Hello, beautiful people. How are you? If you've never been in my YouTube before, my name is Celeste. I'm a therapist. I come on YouTube to help shift your perspective from negative to positive. Today, I'm talking about this idea of getting rid of what you want to receive what you really need. Sounds a little complicated, right? So, I think a lot of times, a lot of the things we have where we're holding on to are things that we really want, right? Sometimes we really want that guy or that girl, but they're not really good for us. It's not what we really need, right? We're changing who we are. We're trying to do things to appease them, and we're not really happy. But we don't understand why, right? We continue to stay. Part of that is because we're so conditioned to be where we are in life, right? And we get comfortable, even though we're uncomfortable. We're comfortable in this uncomfortable situation. Um, and so you have to understand that a lot of the things in your life now are things that may not be things that are beneficial to you, but you're staying because of condition. How can I change, you may ask, right? If you've never been in here before, I talk about problems and I talk about solution. The number one problem you have in this situation when you have all these things that you want, but not what you need, and having a hard time with getting rid of what you want to receive what you need, the reason why this takes place is because you don't know who you are. So I think a lot of times we have to really sit and figure out, who am I, right? A lot of us, we don't know ourselves outside of a relationship. We don't know ourselves outside of just being a mom, right? We don't know what our core values are. We don't know what our weaknesses are. We don't know what we really want. Because we don't know ourselves, because we don't know what we want, because we don't know our weaknesses, we start to attach ourselves to other things and other people that may not be good for us, right? Not what we really need, but it's what we want or what we think we want, right? So, in order to figure this out and figure out who you really are, you have to sit and ask yourself, who am I? The moment you are able to know yourself, right? Know your weaknesses, know where you stand, know your core values, you'll actually find yourself being able to let go of those things that you want and starting to receive what you really need, right? So once you do that, you make your goals, you write them down, and you start to put them in place, right? When you start to do that, to figure out like this whole idea of letting go of what you want, that's not going to be easy. It's going to be a hard process because if you've been in that situation for a long time, to uncondition yourself is going to take work. But just remember what your goals are, right? Remember what your core values are, right? That's the one thing you have to keep in front of you on display. If you're able to do that, it'll make the journey just a little bit more easier. But know that you're going to go back and forth in your head about it. But ask yourself, what do I deserve, right? A lot of us are in situations that we don't deserve, and we stick in it because it's comfortable. As uncomfortable as it is, it's comfortable, right? So let's work on getting rid of what we want so that we can receive what we need. So I always tell people at the end of my videos, if what you're doing in life isn't working, why not try something different, right? You owe yourself the opportunity to have a better life. Thank you so much for watching.
Hi, my name is Celeste Vissier. I am a licensed mental health clinician and motivational speaker with my own private practice called The Uniting Center. My goals in these videos is to help shift the way you think. For some reason, we have this faulty way of thinking that's negative. And when we think negative, we feel negative. By watching my videos, my goal is to help shift the way you're thinking. We think this way because we're living in an unconscious state. By watching these videos, you can learn how to go from unconscious to conscious, and then you'll really start to live and not just survive, and you'll find yourself as seeing things as half full and not just half empty. If there's a topic that you want to discuss that you haven't seen on my videos, don't hesitate to send me a message. You can also find me on Facebook, Periscope, and Twitter. And if you want to learn more about me and my practice, just visit me at www.theunitingcenter.com. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much.